Oh, welcome to the channel, folks. The Hobby Drone Pilot channel. Steve Breeze here. But I have a new drone in the air. It's the Potensic Atom 2. It's a little windy here, but as you can see, the drone is in the air and it's very, very steady. Potensic Atom 2. So I'm going to take it out for short flight. It's maiden flight. And then I will give you my thoughts about this drone throughout this very short flight. Very impressive. Very impressed with the controller. Controller looks like and feels like a very premium controller. I hope the next June that we get one with the built-in screen, but it looks very good. It has a C1 and C2 button. The C1 is for the camera to pan down and up, and the C2 I have customized it to for cruise control. So it looks very good, and you could see the areas in the back here, the thread here for you to have a lanyard, so you could sling it over your neck if your hands get tired and whatnot, because it's a little weighty. So
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a
let's start a recording right now on the SD card. Strong wind, very well strong wind, and the drone is handling quite well. I'm not going to push out too far here. Just a little bit of the marina, just over the marina. I'm at the south side marina here, between Copperjack Bay and Chocolate Tail. A lot of activities going on here now in the marina, jet skis and boat tours, etc. But the camera looked absolutely stunning in my view. Probably better than the Potensic Atom 1. And the control is very impressive. And the antenna is much different than the antenna in the first controller. So I guess there would be little or no problem with transmission signal. One of the disappointment that I've seen and reviews of this drone is that there is no waypoints. Some people have opined that this could be rectified by some software update. I don't know, but there's no reason why this can't be a full feature drone. It's pretty good. Colors seems okay, and it has a lot of features like AI tracking, AI night vision, vertical shooting, but a 2.7K resolution. It has course lock, and you could actually customize the buttons and the controller. So I've already customized the C2 button as my cruise control button. The C1 pans the camera up and down. And I guess as I fly and get used to this drone, I will actually uncover all the features. It has panel photos where it takes a series of photos and stitch them together. I'm going to try out that. Maybe a little check in. Maybe some of the quick shot
features, and the batteries are actually interchangeable with the Atom 1, and the Atom 1 is still a phenomenal drone, and I believe it's the only rival to the DJI Mini Series drone currently, and this Atom 2 is definitely an upgrade. So it's a very useful beginner uh, budget mini drone, sub to 150 grams in that mini drone category in the mini drone market. I'm just taking some photos here. So the camera looks pretty good. No disappointment so far. But I'm watching the wind because the wind is very high at this stage, and I just looked at I just watched a video a few
Encountering
days
strong
ago
winds.
from the Toronto RC where he did, and I'm getting a strong wind warning, where he actually did a range test and he went out quite a distance, and I think when the drone still had something like 72% battery life, it initiated its own return to home. The wind was very strong.
Encountering
He
strong
allowed it
winds.
to come back, and at some stage, the drone wasn't even moving, even though that he put it into sport mode, and he had to ditch it along the shoreline or of some lake or somewhere. He was flying in Toronto, and took him probably over half an hour to actually retrieve it. Um, but everything was well, no issues at all. So I
Encountering
don't know
strong
if
winds.
it is a flaw in terms of how it flies in the wind, or if on that day the wind was just so overwhelmingly strong that the motors weren't powerful enough to power the drone back home, although it was coming back with about 73% battery. And I think it went probably over like 10,000. So it has a good range, and with the new antenna and this hefty premium looking controller, I guess that you can get a lot of transmission range out of this. And probably when Potensic comes out with the next drone, whether it's a mini drone or AGI A3S type drone, that they would put a built-in screen in the control, because this control is very, very, very nice, very, very impressive, a really worthy upgrade. And so too that I believe that this Potensic Atom is a really worthy challenger, a worthy competitor to the DJI Mini Series drone. Is it in the bracket, or it is in the category of the Mini 4 Pro? Probably not, because I think that the Mini 4 Pro, the DJI Mini 4 Pro, is what you would call the premium mini drone on the market today. But this drone flies really, really, really good. And it is much more quieter than the Atom 1. That is what I believe. In fact, I think I saw Robin Jones did a test of the noise level emitting from the Atom 1 and the Atom 2, and I think that he found that the Atom 2 was much, much more quiet than the Atom 1. And from what I actually remember, I believe that it's more quiet than the Atom 1, but it flies phenomenally good here. And this is a good area to fly. Um, the air is actually pleasing to the eyes. So I've just initiate a return to home because I just want to see how close it is going to come back to the landing. Um, Part of the takeoff area, and I think it's a little off, probably 2-3 feet off. So I'm not going to allow to land. Let me just stop the return to home and let me take it out again. And probably initiate some of the
Return.
intelligent flight features. Let me see what the check-in looks like. I think there's probably some lag in the transmission. I don't think the video and the screen recording is properly synced. Anyway, let's see what the check-in looks like. Probably I should just put it in follow. Now I could see a boat heading out through the mouth of the marina here. So let me just look at this. And the one person. So it's probably a tow boat, but probably not an active tow going on here now. As the boat is out of sight, let me get back to the tracking. So yes, tracking works, but that was to be expected. This is not one of those hanky-panky, gimmicky, low-budget Wi-Fi drone. This is a substantial competitor in the drone market, and Potensic over the years have done a good job. So I'm just trying out some of the, what we call this now, the quick shot feature. So you could see the drone has me in focus here. I'm not going to go through the range of quick shot options. So I'll probably fly around a little and maybe the drone will be going to one of the fail safe with low battery return to home, and we'll see how that works. So a lot of activities in marina here today. Probably the busiest that I've seen it for a very long time. I've flown in this area quite a few times. Don't remember seeing so much activities. So in terms of the video quality, transmission range, and I've not really gone out that far, just over 600 feet, but no issues at all. Where transmission is concerned, steady, clear, FPV feed back to my phone. So far it surpassed. And the drone just went into low battery, returned to home. So, okay, now this is some photos here. Just testing out the camera. Let's see how the photo looks. Not bad at all. And this is the panel, the series of photo that I took earlier on that was stitched together by the drone. So this is how it looks. So the drone would pan around, or the camera would actually pan around and takes several photos, and then it would stitch all together. So that is what we're looking at here. Now the panel photos. So what I will do next is that I will take this drone out on a night flight and see how it looks, and I will complete this very short review with a night flight. You know, it has AI night flight mode, but this is just the normal camera in the night, and it looks good. Shortly I will switch to the AI night mode. So it is not looking bad at all for just the normal camera. And now you can see the AI night mode has been initiated, flying in a complete different location. Just here now, flying over the Great Space Strip. Well, the error. And how does the camera looks in the night? Looks very good on the FPV feed, and I suspect that when I look at it in the SD card, it will be probably decent. So not bad at all. I can't wait to see how this AI night mode of video stack up with the Fumi Mini 3 that has a night mode feature also. I'll have to test out that. So this is some night photos here to the naked eyes, or to my naked eyes. Photos look okay. Generally speaking, cameras are decent, impressive so far. I'm not a professional photographer, so I can't tell you any in any detail what is good or what is bad.
Potensic Atom 2. So what comes in the box? Quick unboxing of this little mini drone, 32 minutes max flight, 10-kilometer transmission, 8K photos, 4K HDR videos. It has panorama. That's where you take photos and you could stitch them together. It has AI tracking, and an AI night mode. Has 5 times slow motion, and it has a vertical videos of 2.7K and smart transfer 25 megabytes per second. So let's see what comes in the box. So this is the combo package. Just put the box to one side, and it comes in a very sturdy and attractive little case, much flatter than the Atom 1. This is the combo package here. So let's open it up and see what we have. So first thing out, it's the controller. And what we have here is a improved controller over the Atom 1. This controller, let me just put this back to one side, it's getting in the way. This controller has a antenna here to the front, which is a different style. And it's more beefy, more sturdy, with the stick stuck out in the back. But it feels very, 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 very well built, and it even have the ports here, so you could use a lanyard and have it hang over your neck while you're flying. But it feels well built, so you still have to extend it to put your phone in. But it feels premium, well built, well done, Potensic. And that front. And then here is the charging hub. 2 batteries already inside. And I understand that the 3 batteries could charge all at once. And this here is the drone. 3-axis gimbal. See, still in plastic. 1 battery is already inserted in. And it has the usual strap to protect the props. Gimbal cover. So let's see the takeoff weight. It's less than 249 grams. I have to do a little weighing on my scale so that you can see the exact weight. So let's just weigh the drone quickly here. Based on the scale. And you can see the takeoff weight there, 246 grams. Yes, 246 grams. So it's 246 grams takeoff weight. It comes with all the cables and spare props, a screwdriver here for repairs, and this is the charging block. So same like the Potensic Atom 1. And so in a nutshell, this is what we have in the box, and a nice attractive here premium case in looks and in feel. So there you have it. Back to the video.
About this photo, all I can say is that to the natural eye, it looks decent. So I'm back to video recording here as the drone is heading back to the home point. Pretty decent night video. How we stack up against the Air 3 or the Air 3S, that's the DJI drones, or the DJI Mini 4 Pro. That would be another matter. I don't have the DJI Mini 4 Pro, so I wouldn't really tell you that. But what I can do, I can test it against the DJI Air 3 and the FIMI Mini 3, which both Jace Jones have a dedicated night mode feature. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please like, please share, and I'll see you very shortly in another video. Cheers. Bye for now.
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's